when you refer to the social cancer of the Philippines,
Answer. Yeah.
how would you boil that down to a line or a sentence? Ano ba ang social cancer? Ano ang punot dulo ng problema ng Pilipinas ngayon? And just
It's
2 or 3 reforms that you referred to, what would those be?
Yeah, it's essentially lack of love, which on the other side is greed by our political leaders who love themselves more than they love the Filipino people and our country. So you see this among our political leaders. I describe them as self-serving leaders. And you see this, yung pinakamukha nito, political dynasties, na dumadami sila, pamilya nila, sila lang in the past 20 years, 30 years, umuunlad pamilya nila, dumadami sila sa posisyon, but ang sitwasyon nating bayan ganoon pa rin. So it's actually 500 years without love from our leaders, no? But not only political side, you also have their selfishness, greed of many of our business people, especially the big business who they earn so much in a year, their companies earn so much by the billions, hundreds of billions, but the way they pay their employees, no, so hindi nagsaspread. And so while I see that, of course, corruption is another one, no, one root causes, wrong policies, wrong programs, bad leadership. Ito yun. But the bad leadership is often provided by, ito yung binibigay ng mga political dynasties sa LGU, sa local level, including sa Congress, no? And for as long as we're not able to address itong political dynasty issue, we will not be able to address the problem of bad leadership, and we will not be able to address the problem of corruption, lack of meritocracy, bad policies, bad governance. So it's a bottleneck problem, itong political dynasties. Unless we're able to find a solution to this, there will always be the issue of bad leadership, bad governance, bad policies, lack of meritocracy, and lack of observance of the rule of law. So it's like that, no? So
Okay, Attorney, again, I'll go back to that because it's really good. No? For people who have not revisited this, simple things like follow the rules, follow the law. When you speak of your country, speak well of it. Respect our soldiers, our policemen, do not litter, and so on. But point number 8, you said, during elections, do your solemn duty. And I suppose you were referring to voting. But at what point did you have your own reflection and epiphany na itong 12 little things, mukhang kulang to mukhang it's not enough that I vote. And in your case, you actually realized that, no, I have to put myself in position somehow. At what point did your frustration lead you to that reflection na, no, I have to put myself out there?
Yeah, actually, that thought has been with me for a number of years in the past. But I contented myself in writing books and trying to push for radical reforms from the outside. But this time around, it's different. No? I can see that talagang dumidilim na yung sitwasyon ng ating bansa, padumi ng padumi yung politika. And because of what happened in the last 5 years, may nakokonsensya ako, no, na I was pushing for reforms from a comfortable position in an air-conditioned room, and hanggang sa dumating na yung point na, well, in 3 years I will be a senior citizen. So while I still have some youth with me, I'd like to use that some youth with me to push for these reforms that I believe in.
Sir, but
so that's why
Yes, sir.
I decided to run for public office, no.
How much faith do you really put in that? That one, that you could somehow raise the level of love among our political leaders to the point that they will actually vote against their towns. But I guess yun talaga yung pinaka at bottom is a question. How much faith do you really put in that, that if we could only instill more love of country, reforms will follow? Yeah.
I continue to believe, of course. I'm a very optimistic person. I'm a very hopeful person. That's who I am as a person. So I keep on moving forward. I keep on thinking of ideas on how we can improve things, and I keep on offering solutions. and I keep on selling these ideas. I keep on selling these solutions. I continue to believe that if in the hearts of our people there is goodness and there is love for others, and we need to awaken this love for others. No, but of course we have to be also not be naive, and we have to keep on looking for ways by which we can push for them and realize things. No, kung hindi talaga siya pumasa sa Kongreso, then I think we should. Ako, I've done this before. No, ibig sabihin we've started this, which is using the People's Initiative petition, pass a law through the People's Initiative. No, in 2013 we tried to do this. We got very close to achieving the number of votes that we wanted. We wanted to get at the time 5.5 million votes for our People's Initiative petition. We got close to 5 million votes. No? Naubusan lang kami ng oras. No? So I believe that if we cannot do this through Congress, maybe the people would support and keep on finding ways so that we can open that door, itong People's Initiative petition, because itong People Initiative petition, this is a power granted by the Constitution to the Filipino people so that they can pass laws directly by passing Congress for that matter. So, but that door we have never used because wala lang, marami sa atin sumusurrender, no? But I believe that if we keep on pushing and pushing, that door will eventually open, and we can use that perhaps to introduce the radical reforms that we need in our country.